UK hockey is one of my biggest passions. Been doing this over 6 years now, and really got a good start at it when I went to UK and started coming out to the games often, and found out they needed a voice to do the games. And here's my opportunity, and it's something that we've been able to develop from just an audio broadcast that we would do and then post it up online like the next day, to being able to do this live. And doing this live is such a cool experience, because it gives the fans a chance to see something that they don't see often in a club level. Well, you know, there's a lot of exciting experience with the University of Kentucky hockey team. You know, we've been able to go to the links with the University of Indiana. When Indiana comes to town, it's a game that you do not want to miss around here. And being here the first time that Kentucky ever beat Indiana is such a huge feat, because Indiana's a D1 school. We beat them as a D2 school, and you know, Kentucky being a D2 team, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean much. It just depends on the I don't know if it's more of a talent level, or if it's a school size, or more of a general location. But seeing Kentucky beat Indiana, that was the one game that really sticks out, and something that I'll never forget. Yeah, Indiana, it's really started to become a big thing when our head coaches decided, you know, we need to step up our game a little bit. The teams that we're playing now, you know, Indiana's just the start of it. You know, we're playing teams like tonight, we're playing Penn State. Penn State is one of the top talents in all of the ACHA. But with Kentucky and Indiana, it's just something special, because the games there, they've never ended more than, you know, 1 or 2 goals at you know, either way. So it's always a tough competitive game. You're always bound to see a tie, or you're always bound to see a very close game. And it makes for a great crowd atmosphere, because they know how big this rivalry is. It's a good alternate schedule. Eastern Kentucky does play a lot of road games, as do we, but whenever we're on the road, Eastern Kentucky will be home. Whenever Eastern Kentucky's on the road, we'll be home. And you know, it makes for a fun time when Eastern Kentucky comes into play as well. A lot of interactions between fans. You know, 20, 30 minutes away, you know, you're having a rivalry with, you know, a school that we barely interact with on other sports. Well, you know, when the team first started, you know, that was the only time that they could really get the ice. And then when they started seeing the crowds arrive, they thought it would be something smart to move it to an earlier time. When they moved it to an earlier time, the crowds quit coming. So we moved it back to midnight. It's a midnight tradition. Everybody loves it, and it's a packed house every night. Here in just a few minutes, these bleachers will be absolutely full. So, you know, it's a really cool experience. And if you've never been to one, you know, we still got plenty of games left this year. And then, of course, next season as well. Come check out a game. You will not regret it. Absolutely. The crowds here are absolutely amazing. It's rowdy, it's fun. UK fans just, you know, they're like none other. And it doesn't matter what sport you go to. But here at the Lexington Ice Center will be the rowdiest UK fans you will ever see. Okay. Zamboni's out. We're getting the ice ready for tonight's action, and of course, you know, we're always live. You can link up to us on the UK hockey website, and we'll be able to see all of our broadcasts. So it's a fun time, and we really love being able to go live. From UK hockey games, the biggest thing I take away from it, you know, it might seem a little dorky saying this, but it's how to call action ahead of what's actually going on. You see what's going to be forming in front of your eyes. And by doing hockey, you know, that's something you really have to be skilled at. You got to be looking and see what's happening ahead of the action. And if you don't, it's a problem. But hockey has definitely sharpened my skills when it comes to being a play-by-play announcer, and into other things as well, you know, like my professional wrestling. You know, that's really helped me call that as well.